Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. I originally, I wasn't going to make a video, podcast, commute video, whatever you want to call it, because I just didn't mentally have it in me. But now that I guess I'll say almost 20 minutes away from work, and I still have the energy, I figured I'd pop it on and then, post it. Why the hell not? So anyway, welcome to Friday's podcast version. For those of you that are new, thank you for joining. For those of you that are confused, yes, this is a video. Yes, it's dark out, and yes, I'm driving to work. However, this is a podcast, so treat it like a podcast. I apologize for the noise, right? I'm driving, so there's going to be noise, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be weird, whatever, me rambling about traffic. But that's how it goes on the Friday commute. And sometimes it's a long video, sometimes it's a short video. This will be a short video. I have no agenda planned, but, I'll just start with, yesterday was a very good day, and I think we all needed it. It was refreshing to see, the market just like boom, green all the way around, at least from what I saw. It's because we were all, getting to a point, getting pretty beat up by the downward trend. So, and we buy into these funds, these ETFs or whatever, stocks in general, and you just felt like, okay, I'm just going to keep averaging down for the rest of my life, and I'm going to keep losing money. But days like yesterday remind you, okay, that obviously things don't always just go down, right? Just like when it's in a bull market, just keeps going up and up and up, and then you have a killer bear day, and it's like, okay, it's not always green, it's not always bright. But right now, it's more so, there's more red days than green, so it's going to be like this, I believe, at least through the end of the year. I don't know if a lot of people are buying through the holidays. My guess is, they will be spending their money elsewhere, right? People with families and things like that. It gets expensive. Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas. But we'll see what happens, I'm not here to predict the market. I don't really care. I'm just going to buy, keep, same strategy, buy into the funds, average down when I can, and make the money. So I made a whole bunch of videos, just so you guys know. I made 2 on my lunch break yesterday. One is about, what's the first one about? How it's my account update, and how I did, how I'm doing, am I achieving my goals, things like that. And that will post today, I believe at 3 or 3:30 p.m. And the other video I made is, it's about my predictions for the Yield Max funds, how much they will distribute, which, as you guys know, it's never accurate. I feel like my my TSLY one will be close, but, who knows? Which reminds me, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So do your own research. Obviously. But yeah, as far as TSLY goes, I did all those videos, the daily holding videos, which, it completely changed my channel. Like it changed how my plans, because that thing picked up, massive viewers, and not only viewers, but the viewers are returning. Like, people watch it almost daily, and then I'm getting a lot of newer people. So there was no plan for me to make daily videos. It just happened that way. So, and there's 2 reasons I'm going to keep up with it. It's one, the popularity and the demand, and 2 is I'm still learning. I'm not going to stop doing this video until it's redundant, right? So meaning like we absolutely know what every single move, means, right? Every little piece of the TSLY ETF puzzle, like we would know exactly how each works. I got to be honest, I'm feeling pretty confident about it lately. I have learned so much last month, and I'm hoping I'm passing that on to you guys. Maybe if I'm not explaining it well. So actually my plan on this morning's video, there was no trade yesterday, hint hint, but this morning's video is just to go through the holdings piece by piece, so everyone understands how that works, because I know we talk about the trades daily, but we never really go through all of the holdings. So I'll do that in today's video. So yeah, like I said, pretty much those daily videos that I'm going to continue for the foreseeable future, they take up any of the free time I do have to make videos. The only time that I could really work on or get ready for other videos is if I forfeit my lunch break, or on the weekend sometimes there's a gap, so I can prep. Or sometimes at nighttime, at nighttime I do the TSLY preparation video. Sometimes I have to finish it in the morning. It depends when they post the trade. So pretty much nighttime and morning is kind of booked with that activity. But sometimes, it takes a little less time, so I do have a little extra time to think about other content. So that's really why I can't post that much other content, in case you guys were wondering. But like yesterday, for example, I banged out 2 videos. They just came to mind. I'm like, let me just bang these out. Obviously, I wanted to jog. I work out at lunch typically, and I had to just, obviously not do that yesterday, and instead make 2 videos. So, and the reason I don't post them right away is because it just doesn't, it's not going to get the same viewership, I'll say. And, most people, from what I can tell, watch them in the afternoon. So I'd rather just schedule them. So, it looks like I can almost, obviously I have the morning video that's pretty consistent around 7:30. And then I typically like to have an afternoon video around 3 or 3:30 pop up. But that's not daily. That's going to be like maybe 3 days a week at most. Some weeks, will be better. But, and then obviously Fridays I have the TSLY video along with the Commute video. So consistency is good. That's what I come to realize. If you're consistent, then people enjoy that. And I get that, believe me, because I like consistency too. For what I listen to, because, I listen to stuff all the time, right? And it's nice to have, to have that available to you. So anyway, so yeah, I did those 2 videos, so look out for them. One is at 3:30 today, one is at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then obviously I will post the TSLY video this morning, and then Saturday morning as well. Sunday, who the hell knows? So what else? What about YouTube? Let's talk about YouTube. Is YouTube worth it, right? Some people want to know that. Is YouTube worth it? Maybe this will, because I know some people, maybe they want to make content and they're hesitant to realize or think if it's worth it. And, my plan, again, I made this many years ago, but one thing I was not is consistent. So that was problem 1. But I was also not motivated by the feedback and views and things like that. And then once I changed my strategy to more aggressive investing, obviously I shared it on YouTube, it got a different type of feedback. It got different viewers and more viewers. And then it got, once I talked about Yield Max and TSLY, it really just jumped. So, and obviously it's become a thing, and now I have it's like a part-time job, to be honest. But is it worth it? I guess that's a question. So, in September, I'm just starting, right? I'm just gaining, and I just got monetized, and I think I only made a couple $100. which to me, I was still happy. And then this month, this is my first full month being monetized, I think. And I'm predicted to make 1,000 from the YouTube ads, just so you guys know. I'm trying to be transparent about everything. Also, some of that 1,000 is from you guys. I think they call it super thanks. Sometimes I see a message pop up, this person sent you $2, or some people even sent $10. And guys, you don't have to do that. I don't want you to spend your money, because let the ads from YouTube pay me. You guys don't have to waste your money on this, right? Because this is free. This is free for you. That's the whole point, right? That's why I feel like I'm somewhat helping, because I'm giving information for free. So please do not feel obligated to do that. However, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Believe me. It doesn't matter what the amount is. I mean, because you guys work hard for your money. So anything that you do, like as a super thanks, is truly appreciated. And, I'm very grateful. So thank you again. I will certainly thank you in the comments. Which, by the way, the comments, I used to reply to every comment. I can't do it anymore. I get a lot of comments now. It's pretty cool. Get a lot of nasty comments. Not as much as in the beginning, but it's getting there. But yeah, so that's YouTube. And is it worth it? To me, yes it is. Because think about it. I'm talking about what I want to do. Like, this is something I would research on my own anyway. Obviously, I wouldn't track it to this extent probably, but I would track it to, just by viewing it, not like on a spreadsheet like this one. I was tracking it on a spreadsheet before I started posting it, but this to this extent, maybe not. But yeah, this is something that I actually enjoy talking about. Like, even when I retire, I would really honestly like to continue to do this. And I would love to do this on many, many different funds. I would love to break down tons and tons of ETFs. And that would be fun for me. Because again, I like investing. I love the stock market, and I love understanding what I invest in. And if I can teach that to people as I go, not just when I know it, as I go, as I learn it, you guys learn. I think that's the best. Because the problem with teaching it once you know it is sometimes you speak in a certain way that you just assume people will understand. And that goes with, I find that problem, I have that problem at work, right? I've been in the same company 16 years, and sometimes when I train people, I'm like assuming they know this, they know that, and the other thing. But when I started to look at TSLY, I did not know shit, right? And I started making videos, and I started explaining stuff, and guess what? I was wrong a lot. So I had to correct myself a lot. To this day, I have to correct myself. But guess what? Like I said before, we are getting closer and closer and closer to understanding the ins and outs of this fund. Every single little piece. It helped that they did the synthetic roll recently, because that changed the game for me. I was just like thinking a certain way, and I had to get get that stubbornness out of my head and realize, oh, wait, no, it's wrong. Because sometimes when people correct me, I'm like, yeah, right. And then I wait, and I take a step back. I'm like, wait, let me check. Oh yeah, whoops, I'm wrong. So, and it's okay. It's plenty okay to admit you're wrong. I have no problem doing that. And I know people like that about me, which, I don't know why. I guess some of these YouTubers have, big heads, and they don't want to be saying they got something wrong. I don't know. But, I mean, give me a break. It's freaking YouTube. It's just people sitting at their house or desk or whatever the hell they're doing and just talking with their stupid microphone. Which, by the way, is that necessary? Really? Is it? Everyone with a big microphone right in front of their face? I don't know. I feel like it's just like, maybe it's for show. Maybe it's not even on. I have no idea. But I don't know. Maybe I'll be one of them guys. You never know. But it's just I personally, to me, it's making them on the phone it's working. So guess what? I'm using it. You know, if one day maybe my YouTube income surpasses what I expected, then maybe I'll shell out some money. I'll buy a laptop that's actually decent, and it'll, you know, allow me to do maybe live content or even have guests at some point. That'll be pretty cool. But right now, guess what? It's a phone. So, and my phone is in my cup holder of my old ass car that I'm driving to work in. And I have an old ass car because I have no payments on this car. And I will have this car forever because I want no payments. I do not want debt. I hope to one day buy a new car with cash, but I am very far from that. Right now, all the extra money needs to go to investing to produce more income, and obviously bills and things like that, but you know how it goes. So yeah, to me, YouTube is worth it, so no worries on that. I will continue to be here. There will be a time where I'm sure I'll miss a video for the daily holding, but I'll do my best not to. But life is busy, I'm not gonna lie. Life is really busy. So it's just, sometimes you got to deal with it, right? But yeah, it's fun for me, so I don't mind it at all. But it's gonna get to a point where it'll probably be stale. Like, I'll be here next year, maybe next November, right? I'll be talking about TSLY Holdings, and then maybe my subscribers will plateau, and they'll be like, okay, we pretty much know everything too. Can you talk about something else? And then maybe at that point in time, I'll move on to the QQQYs of the world or something. Hopefully before, but I'm enjoying talking about TSLY for the time being. So what else? I'm almost at work, but let me just try to think. So yeah, Green Day, TSLY went up. Tesla went up. Obviously, it capped. It went over some of the calls, so TSLY was slightly capped. It did not capture all of the capital gains. However, the last time I looked, TSLY was going down, so maybe the miss on the gains will not be as much. I'm hoping for a slightly red day today. Maybe down 2%. That'll probably be good. And then we can roll our calls into next week using a higher strike price and be able to capture more gains. So that's the hope, right? I think our largest strike is at 220, and we were pretty damn close to hitting that yesterday. Like I said, even if we do, it's fine. Even if we go over, it's fine. We can just roll it into next week. However, we won't capture, the premium income that we would had it been, not in the money. So, all right. That's all I really got, man. It's Friday. It's a big day for me. Guess what? I'm moving from a cube to an office. So it's a long time coming. And this is something that I always cared about back in the day. Honestly, I don't really give two shits now. I mean, it'll be nice to have, but the things change when you have kids. I used to care about moving up in the world, getting promoted, being a manager, getting an office. And now, honestly, I care about my time. I value my time more than that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a job that's going to stress me the hell out and make me hate my life. And I'm on the, I'm on like the line with that right now. So, but needless to say, it's still nice. It was something I always had wanted to have an office, and so hopefully when I get into the office, I'll have the office, and with a door that I can close, which I probably won't, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should be fun. But it's Friday, and most people don't work in the office anyway, so I'm by myself for the most part. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. So I figured I'd throw this out there, some content for those of you that the select few that enjoy my Commute podcast. I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate the comments, and again, I have to. If you want topics for my commute, please join my Discord and remind me on Thursday night. Because honestly, now that I think about it, I think people suggested some stuff, and I just get in the car. I just forget everything. So if you're particular about it, please remind me Thursday nights on Discord. If you're one of these people that are commuting, listening to this. If you're not, then obviously you don't give two craps, so that's fine too. But yeah, I'm pulling up to work and gonna sit in the parking lot and work on my TSLY Holdings video and get that posted for you guys. All right. Have a great weekend. I will probably talk to you. Well, I'll talk to you in the next video, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Later.